Welcome or welcome back to this new series. It's actually gonna be the like the zero episode, the intro episode. Where I'm gonna explain a bit what's gonna happen on the series. It's just me actually gonna learn Tagalog, and I'll try to do that as fluently as possible in 12 months. But we'll see how far we get. I have kind of a structure made up, so I'll make it easier for myself and you to understand what I'm exactly doing. But for the newcomers, hi, my name is Karsten. I am half Filipino, half Dutch. My mother's side is the Filipino side. I was born in the Philippines, but I'm raised in the Netherlands. So let's start this series off. Let's go. So let's actually get to the why bit. And the thing is, I initially wanted to learn from my mom in a couple of years, plenty of years. So we'll get 60. And my initial thought was I want to learn it to do something special for her on that occasion. However, now I'm just really wanted to learn it for my own roots, and it's a bonus that I know it then. But I really wanted to get a little bit better to the bottom of one half of me. And I think learning Tagalog is really important for helping me understand that bit a bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And also it really helps that I can talk to my family there, and whenever I go on vacation, it helps. And overall, it's just good. So I just want to do it. So what's the goal of the series? The goal of the series is actually me, or for you, it's seeing the progression for me every month. So I'm thinking about maybe at the end of the month, and then I'll show you an update. Have kind of the same segments every time, and then I'll just talk in Tagalog, hopefully learn every bit more every time. And that's just seeing the progression. For me, it's a whole series thing. It's not a sprint. I don't want to like learn it quick and then forget it. For me, it's a lifetime thing. So that's why I just chunked it out in like months and months ahead. I think the part is I have to start slow and have fun with it. Otherwise, I'll just stop or forget stuff. And now I have you to be accountable for, so that's good as well. Okay, so what I did is I chunked it a bit, and I think the first couple of months, the 3 months, it's just basic words and pronunciations. And I'm trying to find a goal each month, so help me out with that, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. And then from 4 to 6, it's just basic sentence structure. From 7 to 9 months, it's conversations with people and just improving that bit. And at the end, maybe be better at writing and grammar, I think, and improve in everything. And that's the biggest thing of it. So it's a long road, but you'll see a weekly episode, so you'll at least see how far I am. Okay, that's the goal. So here comes the plan, or the how-to. Well, I made a curriculum for myself. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show it on the channel because it's not really necessary. It's more like the progression for you guys and hearing what works actually. And I think the first couple of months is just pure basics, and I can learn a lot from just watching YouTube. There are a lot of teachers over there, pure for learning Tagalog. I think I listen to a lot of OPM, so I hear words plenty of times, and sometimes I don't know, or I hear a word a couple of times, I just write it down so I can find out what it is after. There's also a lot of info on the internet just to find out purely for the basics. Don't forget the series and the movies I actually bought for my Lola back in the day when she was here, and I'll just listen and see that, and then I do the exact same thing. I just dissect it. I look for words that are very commonly used, and then that's perfect for my first 3 months of basic knowledge. So I think that's pretty much covers it all. Oh, and Anki, of course, as in flashcards, so I can repeat the words that I just learned. So here's the like update part of the whole video, and I think that's the most interesting, but this is episode 0, so I don't really have updates for you yet. But I think I'll do it by phone for bits and pieces that I'll put on Instagram. And some pieces I'll just, whenever there are big obstacles, I'll just put it in the video here, and you'll see it as well. And I just during the month will record it. I think some of the things will have, I think, is Taglish, because it's really easy for me to just go on to the English words. I really need to have it like pure, just Tagalog first, and afterwards I can mix and match whenever I want. But I really need to focus on just the Tagalog bit of it. And that's pretty much it for the obstacles. I think I wrote it down. Maybe no one to speak to, but I think I have my mom and my family, so I think I'll be alright at the first bit. That's it for the update. Oh yeah. Or maybe like the knowledge I have right now. The thing is, of course, my mom is Ilocano, but also there's a lot of Tagalog in the family and speaking. So throughout the years, I've heard a lot. I've been there a couple of times, of course, but most things I just learned from my mom back in the days. I actually asked her then, and when I was really interested, I wanted to know as well how to what stuff is. And I know a couple of words like of course oo and hindi, but haan, is that also Tagalog? Is that one of the words, or is that the Ilocano word? I don't know. I know one thing that's for sure Tagalog and Ilocano, like hot, like mainit. And then I know the pudot or napudot for Ilocano. That's the one thing I know for sure. That's the two. Other things like maganda or guapo and painit. Tabachoy. What's the thing? I don't know. Maybe I'll comment on later. I think kain, and sleeping is like tutulog or tulog. Oh, this is hard. I should have just wrote some stuff down. I think when my mom always says at home is anyakiti kastene. So that's the bad part. I think it's like, what did he do now? I think that's what the meaning of it. Pera is, I think, money. Wala na ng pera is no money. Araw gabi, day and night. That's from songs. So that's the funny bit. That's what I also have from songs. I learn a lot just by me wanting to learn straight off, like buwan is like moon and stuff. I'll write some down that I know. Give me one sec. Here we are back at it again. This time I just wrote it down. I'm not going to show you because it's horrible handwriting. Oh, I forgot that I know the to count to 10. Like isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, siyampo. And after that, it's, I think, labing isa, labing dalawa, and then I think dalawampo or some, dalawan something. Then I stopped after that. Kumusta? I know, of course. Mahal kita. Sige na. Too big for water. That's a no. Some things I just heard of when my mom was talking on the phone. So some things I just sakit. Siyempre. Oras is an hour. Sakit is in pain. Siyempre. Why? What else? Ube, also in purple, and the food. Gusto mo ni Coke? Gusto mo ng Coke or ni Coke? Do you want? Gusto mo? Do you? Talaga? I'm not sure that one. Talaga. And then? Or really? Maybe really. Talaga? I think it's really. Oh, and lunga. So my mom always said when I was at my room, he goes back to the lunga. I think that's Ilocano, but I'm not sure. And anakananako, of course, and apok for what the Malolo always said to me. And that's it, what I wrote down. So it ain't much, but I think it's something at least. I start off with a tiny bit base, and I think there's loads to learn, and I will show it in a progression. I need to find something to make it easier to have the knowledge to say in this kind of updates. So I'll just try to figure something out, and I think it's kind of hard to do this update things, but I'll figure it out eventually. So that's it, the outro bit already, because I will, during the phases and the months, I will progress and how I'm gonna structure it better, and of course the knowledge, how I'm gonna portray it, what I do and I don't know, because otherwise what do you see as a progression? Help me out, of course. Let me know if the pronunciations are good or really bad or something that I need to know. Just let me know in the comments. I'm really excited to do it, and now I have something to be to do and have deadlines for, because I have to be accountable for now, because you want to see the progress, so I need to do it. So that's good for me. I need those kind of goals. So I'm really looking forward. How it's gonna be. If you don't like this series, or come back in 12 months and possibly speaking Tagalog, and then you can skip everything. I'll see you there then. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Deuces.